Topic 5. Same function, different arguments. Calling the same function with different arguments. Example 1. Hi! Do you remember that we can call the same function many times? Yes, we wrote the function definition only once, but we called it many times. We have seen many examples and we did an assignment also. But when we learned the topic, we used to call the functions without arguments and it was easy, correct? Now, we have learned how to use arguments in functions. So, in this video, we are going to go back to our old topic and call the function many times, but with a twist. This time, we are also going to use arguments. Are you ready? Okay. Let us take the same pen example we saw in our previous video. So, let us go to Python and take the code. It is like this. Okay, now let us save the file and run the code. The output printed is 3. How? Because 1, which is the first value here, will become the value of the first variable old_pen. And the second value 2 is the value of the second variable new_pen. Then we have added the old pen and new pen inside the function and printed it. So the output is 3. Now we are going to call the same function again but with different arguments this time. The first time when we called the function, we put the values 1 and 2 and the output printed was 3. Correct. This time we shall call the function again but with different values 10 and 15 and print the output. Shall we? To call the function again, what should we do? We should write the function call statement again. Okay, let us go to Python again and write the second function call statement. After the last statement, press enter and write total_pens open bracket, close bracket. So we have written the second function call. But we have to do one more step. Yes, we should put the values 10 and 15 inside the brackets. So let us put 10, 15. So in this statement, the first value 10 will be stored in old_pen and the second value 15 will be stored in new_pen this time. So the output will be printed after adding these two values. Shall we run the code and check it? Okay, so save the file and run the code. The output printed is 3 and 25. Correct. So we wrote two function calls for the same function and got two different outputs. Also, because we put different values as arguments, Python gave us two different values as output. Let us do a fun experiment. I want to get 25 as the first output and 3 as the second output. What shall we do? It's just very simple. We need to write the function call with 10 and 15 as arguments first and then write the function call with 1 and 2 next. Shall we change our code? Let us go to Python again and remove the statement total_pens open bracket, close bracket 10, 15 inside the brackets from here and type it as the first function call. Okay, so save the file and run the code. The output printed is 25 and 3. So for the first function call, we gave the arguments 1 and 2, so the output is 3. And next function call, we gave the arguments 10 and 15, so the output is 25. After we changed the order of the function call, we got 25 as first output and 3 as second output. So, whichever function call is written first will give the first output and the second one will give the second output. In the same way, we can also write many function calls for the same function. I hope you understand now how to call the same function with different arguments. We shall see more examples in the next videos. Bye-bye.